Hey, Shalom, Akim Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ma'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Harakak Wadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Noise in this gospel abroad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is titled Esau is on the ropes. All right, he's on the ropes. If brothers are familiar with any fighting or boxing or any sport that deals with a ring-like setting, oftentimes if you get your opponents on the ropes, it's either one or two things. Either he's setting you up for a counterattack, or he's fatigued, or he's getting ready to go down. Okay, like you got Floyd Mayweather, which he was an expert at fighting on the ropes, because you get Floyd to the ropes, Floyd can cut and dip through and hit you with a counterpunch, man, and damn near knock you out or piece you up to the point it's almost frustrating to fight him. But other fighters, man, like example like Roy Jones Jr., as his prime left him as he got older and he lost his reflexes. Oftentimes if Roy get on the ropes, he's getting ready to get knocked out, as we seen it in his last few fights when he was actually boxing. And it didn't end well for him. Okay, and I use that analogy as to say Esau's defenses is really failing him, because for the simple fact, he has no defense. He has nothing else in the tank but to bring out the sword. Okay, he has nothing else but to come after the man of the Lord. Okay, and to come after anybody that opposes his system. Like last night when we did the little class, little post up, we seen probably like 30-40 chariots, man, throughout the entire night. But the majority of the scenes, or the majority of the sightings, was during the time we was out there speaking. And then we shut the camera down and we continue to see chariots out there all night, man, which was a beautiful thing. And that shows you right there, without a doubt, that Esau, the so-called white man, is going down, man. Okay, he's going down because the scriptures tell you in Zechariah the 5th chapter that he's basically the thief, or the role or the chariot to enter to the house of the thief. And what's the house of this thief? The so-called white man, America, because he stole it from the Native American and the Seminole Indians, man, the indigenous people of this land. Esau has stole the land from our people. Okay, so now he has nothing else but to result into extreme violence and chaos. And he's going through with this whole system, with the setting up of these different currencies and the breaking down of the systems, the economic structures of the world. Basically, he's just going to go flat out and do it because he has nothing else. He has no time left. Like the scriptures tells us that Revelation 12, that behold, the devil should come down to you having great wrath because he have but a short time. And clearly Esau is literally getting ready to make his move, man. Okay, no matter how sloppy or how see-through or transparent it may be, he's gonna make that move because the Lord is pretty much telling him, like, look, bro, you got to go ahead and do what you got to do. Like, it's already Friday, man. Like, I was just thinking in my mind, I'm like, wait a minute, it was just last Friday, now it's Friday again, which I'm not complaining about that. I love Fridays because, I ain't got to deal with the bullshit over the weekend outside of the camp or outside of teaching on the streets. And that's not bullshit, what I'm saying, dealing with the demons. But basically, the times are speeding up, man. Like, we literally are getting ready to be in the end of April, heading into May. And as time progresses and time speeds up, that's the Most High speeding up the time to get Esau up out of this power structure, man. Because, hey, the Lord hears our prayers, man. Like, I was so vexed in the spirit yesterday afternoon because of some, just some things that I came across, and, some things that got brought to my attention. It kind of vexed my spirit because I'm like, now it's just fucking with my livelihood. But, when I saw the chariots, I'm like, you know what? This is the Lord showing us that he got us, man. Like, don't even worry about this shit. Let them take and get what they gonna get, because at the end of the day, the Most High is getting ready to take this man out, and we're getting ready to be set up on high forever. Okay, like the Most High said that Jacob should dwell in safety alone and none should make him afraid. I mean, it's literally anxiety waking up, going to work, or checking your mailbox because you know it's going to be some shit in there. You know what I'm saying? You check your mailbox, all of a sudden somebody wants to sue you, or, you have some type of paper in the mail from some shit that you allegedly owe, or the IRS send you a fucking healthy bill from 10 years ago. You know, which they're just reaching now because basically they ain't got no money. So they need to shake down people and falsely audit people in order to get people to pay up money that they don't even really owe. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Esau was doing because he has nothing left. So his attempt is to squeeze everybody for what they has. Like Mark Dark was saying, not Mark Dark, damn, it's always a crash on 71 highway, always. But anyway, as I was watching Black Ram, 313, and he was basically stating that by America collapsing financially, they're gonna basically squeeze their citizens down for whatever money they can, whatever penny they can get them for. And you starting to see it now because all of a sudden, you know, IRS, like IRS talking about I owe them from 2018. I'm like, that's bullshit. I'm like, hell nah. You know, it ain't a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact that they say I owe them. I'm like, nah, I filed my taxes and I do them correctly. But once again, you know, you're dealing with these apps like TurboTax and shit like that. A lot of times, man, that stuff don't be accurate. And they could come back and they could falsely audit you. Because the IRS have done a lot of false audits and then end up owing people money. You know, then Title 4D, they come up in the mail and say they owe them X amount of money, you know. And I'm just like, man, get the fuck out of here. Like, how the hell do I even owe y'all? Like, my payments, of y'all taking payments out of my check every fucking week, every 2 weeks. And I still owe you motherfuckers? You know what I'm saying? And I was just vexed in the spirit. Which is not a whole lot of money, but it's just the fact it's enough for me to know a difference. Like, okay, all right, now I got to go and cough this up, you know. And it's fucking tiresome, man. It's just like, okay, enough is enough. Like, how much you gonna try to bleed niggas dry before you bleed them out? Okay, you bleeding them out, and like the scriptures say, have you not stolen till you've had enough? Or if gate gatherers came to thee by night, would have left some grapes? Hell no, this man wants to take everything you got, man. Like Red Fox was the example. Okay, after Red Fox died, he was so much in debt into the Amalekites to the point, allegedly, during the man's funeral or his showing or his passing, allegedly they came and took the fucking rings off his finger, man. You fucking devils gonna pay for that, man. Okay, you're gonna fucking pay for what you've done to our people. Putting them in this system, making it impossible for them to have some type of living. Which, fuck this place is done anyway. But the fact Jake had tried so fucking hard by any means to try to make a living because they thought that they had a chance in America and they never did. That's why niggas resort to selling drugs and prostitution and pimping, because Jake don't have no other fucking way to make it. Because when he tries to make it the legal way, the quote-unquote legal way, you still find a way to oppress him. That's why the scriptures say, surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. You know? Brothers are literally catching hell. Brothers can't even catch a break and going through all types of hell just to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. But this fucking devil is making it impossible for you to even live. You know? And the system is so fucked up to the point that, like with the Title 4D, the elder brother Manana Zakbar was explaining it. And it's a lot of brothers going through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, my case is not nearly as bad as his case, man. So, you know, the Lord has had mercy over the years because he knows some bullshit that we're going through. You know? But basically, it's set up this way. Like, okay, you have a balance that you pay currently. But see, what happens is if you are out of work or you laid off or you in between jobs, he will still charge you the interest. And allegedly, they charge interest like 33% something a month. So if you miss a fucking payment, according to him, he's already taxing on interest of everything that you're supposed to owe. So therefore, you'll never be done catching up with it. Like, I can pay the whole balance off today, but I will still have an interest rate and I will still have a balance that I have to pay. So you would never be done paying this shit. That's why a lot of times men, when their children turn 18 years old, a lot of times when they paying that shit, they still pay it because allegedly they got an arrear or they have a past due balance that Esau don't tell you about. And he just allow it to accumulate over time so he can oppress you, man. You know, and you fucking Americans, man, and mainly you Jakes, you would think that you will go up to these places, you will fucking have a problem with it, man. But see, they've tricked you into believing that you're supposed to be paying into Title 4D, which Title 4D is entitled illegal. It's totally illegal. Okay, it's highly illegal. Okay, under the Social Security Act. Okay, the revisions of 1996 and how they remodified these particular laws and so forth like that to extract money from you unjustly. That's illegal as hell. That's like McDonald's
sending you a letter in the mail saying, well, we gonna sue you because you ain't buying hamburgers. Like, what the fuck? That shit is, child support is voluntary, but they didn't tell Jake that, you know? And upon you signing a birth certificate of your child, they were supposed to break down to you like, okay, this is the repercussions behind signing this slavery receipt. They didn't tell us that. They didn't inform you on all your rights you had as a parent. But see, we were suckered, and you know what? That's the spirit, bro. I was this close of not signing this little girl's fucking birth certificate, man. Because me and the mother was at odds when my baby was born. So I left the hospital that night, and I had a feeling she was gonna give birth to my daughter within the next day. But the bitch mother was so fucking grimy, and I'm talking about the grandmother, to the point she was putting in my child's mother head, they were just gonna do the whole signing without me. And I should have just said, you know what, fuck it, let them. But by me being stupid then, this is back in 2010, I didn't know the Lord then. I was in the world. I was just a dumbass. I was just a fucking vulnerable ass young nigga, man. You know, stupid as hell. Biggest mistake of my life. You know, and I end up, because I was angry, I'm like, man, y'all ain't finna sign this child's birth certificate. If I knew what I knew now, I would have said, fuck that birth certificate. That don't disprove I'm the father. That don't mean I'm not the father because I don't sign it. Like, the little girl looked just like me. Like, the fuck? I don't need this paper to try to prove a point. But I end up making it down there at the last minute, and they was done with it. And then they called the nurses back up, and they presented the birth certificate to me. And I signed it like a jackass, man. Not knowing that this bitch had access to my social security number is the reason how, you know. And on top of that, you know, they apply for assistance and stuff like that. So when you're not married, because technically child support is only supposed to apply to you if you're married legally, and we wasn't legally married on paper. So basically, I think she applied for some assistance, whatever, and then of course when she gets the assistance, they're gonna track the father down and make me pay the shit back. And that's how the whole ordeal got started. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to maintain it for all these years for the most part. But even then, when they put me on it, they defaulted me with the arrearage, okay? Because I wasn't put on it until like my daughter was probably like 5 or 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? So if they wanted to be grimy, they could just hit me with the shit from when she was born. And I think that's what they're doing based on for the assistance that the mother had filed. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm the one that got to fucking take up the slack and pay for it. And I'm not even married to this bitch. That's why through the spirit and power, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the Most High is going to fuck you bitches up, man. You know what I'm saying? And then if I get that power, hey, like I said, if I get that power, man, that's all I'm going to say. And I don't give a fuck what you say, Esau, or how you want to twist what we're saying, motherfucker. Say what the fuck you want to say, man. At the end of the day, the Lord is with us, man. And it ain't shit your punk ass can do about it. Okay? And these little bitches that you set up on a pedestal that you're trying to have to lord over men, you ain't gonna have too much time to do that. Because you women, what you gonna find out is that when this fucking devil has used you up, it ain't nothing that he gonna do to protect you. Then you gonna be fed to the wolves, man. Then what you gonna do? Then all that regret, all that agony, all that shit is gonna come back upon you. Oh, I never should have been this harsh. I should have listened. Yeah, too late now, motherfucker. You finna get the judgment. You and this fucking Edomite. Okay? Because Eve and the so-called white man, the serpent and the black woman, you are going down together, man. Okay? And when the Most High take this crack out, he's gonna take your black ass out too. And you know, we're not gonna feel sorry for you, man. Okay? You a fucking nigga woman and you are the world. Hey, don't fucking come looking for us when all hell break loose. Because you gonna get moved right out the way, man. Okay? Or through the spirit, you may just get cold fucked up. You come around us with that bullshit. Because I'm going to tell you like this, man. In a day when all hell break loose in this system and the Most High do what he do, hey, man, you black bitches, you better not fucking come around me, man. Because I'm going to straight up have a flaming glove ready for your fucking skull, man. And I don't give a shit how Esau take that. Okay? Bring your military, do your deep fakes, whatever. Say what you going to say. At the end of the day, nigga, nothing justifies what you've done in this world. Okay? Nothing justifies the fact that you've put nations in slavery, that you've unjustly afflicted our people. Nothing is gonna justify you, man. So come on with your little fucking bullshit. Go ahead and pass your little punk ass RFID micro C here. Do what you gotta do, okay? And make it fucking quick. Why you starting your feet for? You claim you the Superman, right? You claim you the self-appointed white man. You the power. You're Superman, right? You're the X-Men, right? Okay, you're James Bond, right? You're the Power Ranger, right? So why you scared? Why you ain't making your move? You know? bunch of slow bellies, man. But it's all good, though, because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai got us, man. All right? And I'm going to end it there, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem HaRakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone and Ruwell. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. And with that, Shalom and the Baba Ball. Shalom.